Alright everyone, the day is finally here. I'm pleased to announce that we finally have Project Vendor up and running. So without further ado, let's get started. I think if you watched any of my videos previously, you should sort of be familiar with this page, right? It's just a sign-in page, and if you want to register, you can register. But I already do have an account, so I'll just proceed to sign in first. I'll sign in as an organizer first. Alright, so now you can see that we do have quite a number of tabs, which is indicative of the number of features we've implemented over the past month or so. So just to run you through, we have the global listings page for the organization view. Previously, it was only confined to the vendor view, but we decided that the organizations deserve to uh, probably spy on their competition, right? And in the global listings, you'll also be able to see your own listings. And if it is your own listing, you'll be able to close the listing. Or you could just head on to My Listings here and do the same, right? So the offers page remains the same. You can create a listing like before. You can view your fundraisers as well. And another thing you might notice is now we have included filters, right? You can filter by categories, or you can sort by maybe the event start date, and then now it's sorted, right? Cool stuff. Okay, maybe let me take you to, yeah, the fundraiser. Let's do the fundraiser. So, for example, if you were to see this fundraiser, today when I'm recording, it's the 27th of July. This fundraiser concluded yesterday, so let's check it out. Right, you'll see that the fundraiser has ended, but you also might notice these tabs. So, what do you think these tabs are? So the overall view gives you a picture of how the fundraiser went, across all vendors, and you can also toggle to each vendor that was part of your fundraiser. So in this case, we only had one vendor, unfortunately. But within each vendor tab, you're able to see four other tabs. So this is the inventory tab that keeps track of the inventory. You can search by item name. It filters on the go. You can view transactions. So in this case, you can see who bought what from the vendor. So the reason these fields are blank is because they're actually optional fields. But if they choose to put their phone number and email, it will pop up. So you're able to view the receipt, and there we go. So head on over to statistics. We have three kinds of statistics: revenue sharing, and when you hover over, it shows you exactly what's going on, the most sold item, and the most valuable item, the item that brought in the biggest amount of money. And you also might see this review tab right here. So how it works is when a fundraiser is concluded, vendors and organizations alike will be prompted to fill in this review form. So unfortunately, prior to this video, as part of our testing, I had already filled in the form. And once you fill in the form, you'll be able to see the review that the other party has left you. So in this case, I've already filled the form, and hence why I'm able to view the review from the vendor. So he gave me 4 stars, and he chose not to leave a comment, which is all right. Maybe let me take you to a live listing. Do I have one? Ah, there we go. Right. So as you can see, the listing ends on the 28th, which is tomorrow, meaning that the fundraiser is technically ongoing. As you can see, we have a live countdown here, right? And all other things remain the same, right? Yeah. Yeah, and you're able to, if you decide to focus more on the stats of the inventory, you can obviously hide the info, which you probably should know by now. All right. Another cool feature we've implemented is the ability to just search for a user, right? So the users here are, all the users we have currently. But if I want to filter, it's the same logic, right? And if I choose to open the profile, I'll just be taken to this rather basic looking profile page, right? And one more interesting thing we've actually implemented is a chat system. So you're able to do so via the profile, obviously. You can say thank you, and you start a chat, right? You can view your chats right here. So if it's grayed out, it means that you sent a reply and you sent a message, but they haven't replied to you. And if it's white in color, it means that you have an incoming message that you have not replied to, right? It's the same logic here. You can search by username, right? All right. Um, yeah. So maybe I'll just show you the vendor's perspective. Right. So you're still able to see the global listings like before, but obviously with the filter option. And just a recap, you want to confirm your availability. Now you're able to upload your inventory, right? So the way I choose to see this Excel sheet is a bit like it's like an autocomplete, if you will, right? It just pre-fills the inventory for you. So you're able to add another product, delete the row. You want to clear it, you can clear it. You want to save it, you can save. You confirm an offer, and life is good. See, now you have a fundraiser in your hand, right? Pretty cool stuff, I would say. Yeah, so for a fundraiser that is yet to begin, you're able to view your inventory and you're able to edit it, make last minute changes because that is obviously inevitable at times. Right. And even for the vendor view, like it's the same thing, right? But obviously without the one more set of tabs, but you're still able to see all this, right? Okay, maybe I should try and show you an ongoing fundraiser if I have one. Yeah, there we go. Right, so this is the vendor view, right? You're able to make transactions because you are the vendor. So I choose to add to cart, and then this is the checkout. Like I mentioned, the phone number and the email address, they are both optional. So let's say Jimmy wants to buy muffins, maybe 6 muffins. Oh wait, maybe Jimmy changed his mind. He wants a cake, maybe 2 cake, right? Then maybe he wants to pay by nets and checkout. And there we go. The transaction happens just like that, and you can view Jimmy's receipt here with the statistics. It's all the same, right? But obviously, as an organization, you have access to the inventory, statistics, and transactions of all your vendors. But of course, you're unable to make transactions on their behalf. That is solely the right of the vendor. So that's it for now. We do plan to continue working on the app, but it's really been a pleasure the last 2 3 months. So thank you for following through with us, and have a nice day.